Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a beloved festival here in Perry County prepares to fill the streets once again with food, music, and fun for the entire family. And event organizers in another eastern Kentucky city fill their calendars with some fun time for their future.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. The time is 5:33. I'm Keaton Hall, and Brandon Robinson is over to my left, so let's throw it over to him.
Well, right now, Keaton, it is still a fairly calm and quiet morning, but the fog is pretty thick in some areas, just like it has been the last little bit, and we'll continue to see for the next little bit. Let's take a look at that this morning, and you see anything less than 5 miles on this map, which is a lot of this map, especially in those southern counties. That's dense fog out there, so give yourself plenty of time to get around this morning and be extra careful. Corbin along I-75, not looking too bad right now. A little bit of traffic out there this morning. They're at 55. So is London, Corbin, and we see up at Manchester, along with Harlan and Somerset, all at 55. Prestonsburg in the 55-degree club too. 50 in Jonesville and in Clintwood, the cool spot. 60 in Ashland, the warm spot. Dew points still way down there. It's feeling pretty nice out there this morning. 40s and 50s across the board. The warmest dew point we have is 56 in Jackson and Middlesboro, so that's not too bad. Anything below 60, still very pleasant. This afternoon, it's going to be a nice day. Some fog early, and then I think we'll see again sunshine as we head deeper into the afternoon. Get out there and enjoy it. 80 for a forecast high. Keaton.
Looking good. Thanks, Brandon. Dozens of first responders and emergency officials are preparing for the worst case scenario. Specifically, what if chemical weapons leaked in Madison County? That leak could cause a major disaster impacting several counties. WYMT's Phil Pendleton explains the importance of the preparation.
Please listen closely.
Since the 1980s, the federal government has required a plan for chemical weapons to be both destroyed and for exercises to take place to prepare for a leak of them.
You have to practice and practice well and take it very seriously when you do the practice, so that way when the practice is over, we have evaluators that are here too.
From Madison County to Lexington and in other locations, first responders set up plans that would be put into action in the event of an actual emergency, a chemical release from the Bluegrass Army Depot.
We would be the first impacted, and that's why we have worked over the many years to have the plans, the procedures, the equipment, the facilities necessary to protect the public.
People coordinated their response from the Madison County EOC in Richmond, but other locations, including Jacobson Park and Lexington, were also involved. That's where people, even pets, needing decontamination would be brought.
Because in the event, if something were to happen, we don't want that to be the first time that we're trying to go through it. We want it to be routine.
So we have long-term care facilities planned, we have hospitals participating.
All the weapons stored in Richmond are set to be destroyed by next year. Many in Madison County have long known what's stored at the depot.
We've never known it without it, right? And so you're kind of used to it. And I think the relationships we have here local, that we are in a safe place, that our team that's inside the fence at the Bluegrass Army Depot, they take their job serious.
Along with local first responders, the U.S. Army and FEMA were also involved. In Madison County, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
Along with the annual exercises, emergency officials say outdoor sirens are continuously being upgraded and indoor alert radios have been distributed. Officials with the Madison County Sheriff's Office say an inmate has been recaptured. Officials say 36-year-old Daniel Dials escaped during court proceedings Wednesday morning. Around 10:45 last night, sheriff's deputies received a credible tip about his whereabouts. Thanks to the tip, Dials was found and taken back into custody and is now being charged with escape in the second degree. Drivers in Harlan County might have some trouble getting around this morning. Detectives with Kentucky State Police Post 10 will be closing Kentucky 38 in the Aegis community between 9:30 and 10:30 a.m. to reconstruct a deadly crash. KSB officials say to be mindful of delays and stop traffic as they investigate. No alternate route has been announced at this time. Officials with the London Police Department are warning about a new phone scam. They say the scammer pretends to be an officer with the department and pressures people for personal information. Police say the scammer threatens to arrest the person on the other end of the phone if they don't comply. They say the police department will never call you like this and advise people not to give out your personal information. In West Virginia, Appalachian Power is installing fiber optic lines in parts of rural Logan and Mingo counties. Those lines will make broadband internet access available to about 13,000 homes. However, the project could have the company reaching further into your pocket to pay for the costs, no matter where you live. When the project was initially approved by the PSC last year, the company says it added about 15 cents to the average customer's bill. Now the company is asking the PSC to increase that charge by about 50 cents to offset the costs of the project.
This is something we want to see happen, is because they understand that's a good thing for our state. Even though it's in those two counties, having those distressed counties to be able to have broadband service opens up economic development opportunities. It helps retain population so that folks aren't leaving the area. And that's good not only for those two counties, but for the state as a whole.
The company says if the proposal is approved, customers would see the charge starting in March. The deadline for the Public Service Commission to make a decision is February 6th. The broadband expansion project is expected to be ready by December. Well, back here in eastern Kentucky, the day many people in Perry County have been waiting for is finally here. The 41st annual Black Gold Festival will be in full swing today through Saturday. Festival organizers say there will be even more craft and food vendors to enjoy this year. Festival participants like Big Daddy's Barbecue owner Victor Gaynor says he's excited to set up at the festival this year.
It's been really hard this year, and especially this flood, so this right here, people need a break. You need to put a smile on and get loose and bring the kids out and enjoy yourself. And, you know, because I know it's been rough on everybody, it's been rough on us.
Black Gold Festival Committee Chairman Terry Feltner says the committee has opened the door for other communities who've canceled their festivals following the flood to fundraise for flood relief at the Black Gold Festival. The city of Pikeville and local businesses have several events planned throughout the downtown area covering the calendar for the remainder of the year. WYMT's Jordan Mullins has more with one small business owner about the events the city of Pikeville has, as well as her business, are planning and how they impact the local economy.
One business in the city of Pikeville just finished up an event last weekend and has plenty more on the schedule. But it is not the only business feeling the effects of the happenings throughout the town.
So there's definitely a ton coming up, not only in our store, but all over downtown Pikeville. We just finished up our third comedy night. I think everyone had a blast. I had a blast.
With events planned throughout the rest of the year, folks are always looking forward to the next one.
We're gonna have Hippie Fest coming up in October. We've got more Girls Night Outs on the way. We'll have Shop Small Saturday coming up in November. We have Hoptober coming up in October. There's just a ton happening.
Drawing people into the downtown area to make friends or to just hang out.
Everyone is just so excited to get out. The energy is high. We're excited to see people. Like, I've made new friends just from these events, because now it's like not only do we have regulars that walk around town or regulars at the store, now we have like our event regulars.
While also boosting the economy, welcoming new faces into the community to see what small businesses in Pikeville have to offer.
Not only is it just, you know, come out and see this event or see this music, but it's an entire experience here in downtown. And I think that we're all grateful to be a part of it, because we're seeing new faces that are becoming familiar faces that are becoming our friends in the community.
Turning events into experiences while driving local business. In Pikeville, Jordan Mullins, WYMT Mountain News.
AppCycled owner Jasmine Mead says you can visit the Pikeville City Tourism Facebook page for more information on upcoming events. Just ahead this morning, fans of a famous singer may never get to catch her on tour again. We'll have the details in just a few minutes.
And rain chances continue their extended vacation for several more days here in the mountains. I'll have your Thursday and beyond forecast in about 3 minutes.